Well, hello there, and welcome back to my channel. So I have another video for you, and this was supposed to be up for V-Day or whatever, but I didn't make it in time. Um, so yeah, because I did wear these nails for Valentine's Day. I did these like the weekend before, so. But yeah, anyways, for this, I did pull out my little black nail book and design some things, and then here are some other things that I planned on using. Like I didn't use the glitter in the square, this glitter right here in the square container. I didn't use that because I did plan on doing a glitter French, but I changed my mind later on as I was doing my nails. And then I forgot to show these in the video as well, so that's why I was like a little clip after. So as you can see, I'm using my left hand, which is my non-dominant hand, and I'm doing my right hand in this video. So, and I left in me applying primer to my nails and then putting a thin clear coat of acrylic. And the primers, I use two primers. I do a layer of the one in the brown bottle, which is from Sincere Acrylics collection, and then I put a layer of protein bond. The bottle in the primer in the brown bottle, she has a different bottle for it now. It's a clear bottle and has the brand name on it. And of course, I will leave links to everything that I can in the description box, so don't forget to look down there for anything. And of course, like discount codes, I do have a discount code for the little black nail book, and it is glow up, and that will save you a few dollars. This is the step that I do every time I do my nails, whether I'm using tips or I am sculpting. And I think from now on, when I do, well, I won't say from now on, but most times I think I plan to use tips on my right hand when I decide to do my right hand, because it's a little easier for me when I do my right hand. It takes me a little bit longer. Like I already go slow anyway, but it takes me a little bit longer to do my right hand because I'm using my non-dominant hand. So, and using the tips cut down a little bit of time for me. So, yeah, that is that. That seemed like a mouthful of what I just said. But yeah, again, this is what I do every time I do my nails. I always start off with a clear base. I'll prep my nails, then I'll prime and everything and put a thin layer of clear on my nails. So here is the first nail. I'm starting out with the thumb this time, no particular reason. And this red is from Nailed by Naya, and this is a slower setting acrylic, and so I used it more so to kind of just paint the color on the nail, because you see how it's going on after I put just that one bead. It pretty much did kind of like paint the nail, and as you can see, it's from my napkin, it's very pigmented. This color is. Now I do like this brand, and I do use some of the colors that I do have, so it's just not one that I think I often reach for. So, but since I don't do red nails very often, I was like, you know what? And this, I think I have one other red acrylic, but this is the one I decided to go with because it kind of matched what the color red I was looking for. So yeah, and I've used her acrylics in some of my other videos. Like I just did some flowers from my previous video, the pink and white ombre. So yeah, so I just place enough on the nail to build it up just a little bit, and I will go in and encapsulate with clear later on. And because this is red, you know, red can be a little messy. I was very careful when I got to the cuticle area so I don't flood it or get it everywhere on my fingers. So yeah. So I'm just going to go in and add some red to my middle finger. This will be a full finger of red, and then I'm going to add some on my pinky, which will be like a half finger of red. So, and you will notice that my thumbnail is a little shorter. That's just how I prefer to wear my nails these days, is have my thumb be a little bit shorter than the rest of my nails, because yeah, I just like that. I do feel like I function a little differently because of that, because before I started doing that, my thumb used to be just as long as the rest of my fingers. So, but yeah, that's just what I prefer to do now these days. So yeah, I guess I won't be back. I'm gonna just keep talking to y'all. So how are y'all doing? I hope you all are doing well. I am doing well. I've been enjoying myself. I've been in good moods lately, and I've been enjoying doing nails because sometimes I get in a little funk and I just don't want to do nails or anything like that. But lately I've been enjoying doing my nails. So, and creating different nails even on my practice hands. So, yay me. So again, I hope you all are doing well yourself, and yeah. And so also my next video, I will have a gel polish swatch video. I already recorded it. I just have to do a voiceover. So whenever this video goes up, that one will be up a couple days later. So yay me for being productive. Like, I can't believe it, y'all. I'm like being productive and creating stuff. So that makes me excited. So, and then I even already have another video filmed to go up after the swatch video. So yeah, and another swatch video I want to do is some Nailed by Naya gel polish swatches, because I have a couple of her colors as well, and you've seen me use some of her polishes in my videos already. That's if you're like a frequent watcher of my videos. You've seen hers. Like, I really love her white gel polish and her red gel polishes. I tend to use red. The red was a lot. But yeah, so I don't know if anybody remembers, I was talking about doing like swatch videos, and I think eventually I will do some acrylic swatch videos as well. So don't know when they're coming, but that might come as well, just to have something different on my channel. So now I am going in with this loose glitter mix, and it's just one that I made from a bunch of red glitters that I have in my collection. So I'm applying this in different ways by picking up the clear, then dipping that in the glitter and kind of putting it on the nail, and then I also just take the clear, put that on the nail, and then pick up the glitter on my brush and just spread that around the nail as well. For some reason, I be having a hard time applying loose glitters like this. Maybe it's just the chunky glitters, but I don't know, because this is the second time I've used this one, and it just, my application for it was wonky. So, but yeah, I'm just going to do a full finger of this glitter, and then I put some on the pinky nail, and I don't cover the full tip, just a little bit where the red acrylic ends. And so yeah, just keep on watching, and I will be back in a little bit. So now I am going to encapsulate my nails, and again I am using clear from Not Polish, and I'm only showing two fingers, which will be my thumb and the full glitter finger. Yeah, those are the two nails that I'm showing encapsulating. And I do like to wet the nail with monomer first before I start to put the clear on the nail. And I think I did that. I don't know, but I believe I do that on the glitter finger. So yeah. So yeah, that's just going to be this step now. So whew, I just thought of a question to ask you guys. I feel like I haven't done that in a video or two, so here we go. What are some forms of self-care that you like to do for yourself? So, me, I like to occasionally take myself out on a date, I guess, do a solo date, and I plan to do that coming up soon. So, yay. And then other times, most times, I just like to take time for myself. Like, whether I'm just sitting down and thinking, or, to clear my head, or just have some quiet time, or, I don't know, just something where I can take some time to myself. And a lot of times it's like do nothing. So yeah, that's what I like to do. And also I realize I believe doing my nails is part of my self-care as well. And I love to listen to music, so sometimes I'll just turn on some music. Like occasionally when I'm about to go to sleep at night, I'll listen to like a song or two, and it puts me in a good mood and stuff, and then I just fall asleep after that. So that's just a little bit of what I like to do. So yeah, if you want to, you can go ahead and share some things that you like to do for self-care. So yeah, I don't know, that just came to me while I'm trying to do this voiceover. So also on this finger, I didn't make the what's that called, the apex very high. I don't do that anyway, but I just didn't make this nail as thick as the other nails because this nail is going to be a full bling nail. So yeah, but the nail, it still does have its strength and everything, so nothing's going to happen because the time that I am doing this voiceover, it's almost 2 weeks since I've had these nails on. I think, yes, it's been almost 2 weeks since I've had these nails on at the time that I'm doing this voiceover, and my nails are doing pretty good. Very strangely, the thumbnail is the one that broke, and it broke right where I glued the tip on to my finger. Like, it didn't hurt or anything. I think I was like in the kitchen washing dishes or I was just in the kitchen doing something when the tip just like came off. So it was very strange. So yeah, as you saw, I showed a clip of what my nails look like, all filed and shaped and everything, and before I went to go wash my hands. And now I am doing the index finger, which is going to be a full finger of Valentino's Victoria's collection number 6, and this is one of my favorite nudes for myself. I love how this color looks on me. It's been a favorite for a while. So yeah, that's that. This is just going to be, wait, was that? No, I don't even think I showed my nails filed because I didn't do this finger yet. So after I encapsulated, I jumped to this finger. So I'm jumping ahead. But after I do this finger, there will be a clip of my nails, what they look like, all dusty and filed and shaped and stuff. So, and then I move on to the decorations. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so again, here's a clip of my nails all filed and shaped and dusty looking and stuff. So now I am going in with the decorations, and on the index finger, this will be a French tip. And this was going to be a glitter French tip, but I changed my mind and I decided to do the croc design. And the polish I'm using again is from Nailed by Naya, and it's number 3, I believe. I did show it in the beginning of the video. And then the brush that I'm using is the Hella Cute Liner brush from Nails by Dev, which is probably my number 1 favorite brush to use. So yeah, I'm just going to draw on my smile line, and then I fill in the rest of the nail with the brush from the bottle, and then I cure in my light for 1 minute. And I'm not sure if I did a second coat or not. I probably didn't, but if necessary, that's what I'll do. And then I put a matte top coat on the nail and cure that for a minute. So now I'm doing the 3D design on this finger. So I'm using the same polish as the French tip color, and then I'm starting down the middle and I just make small lines across, and I do try to make them a little bit on the thicker side, so that way when I put the acrylic on top, it'll be a little more 3D and leave a little more texture. So I just go down the middle and then I will go down each side, but I put the lines in between those lines in the middle of the nail. And before I cure, I take clear acrylic and pour it on top of the nail. And then once you do that, you want to like shake it off a little bit, but not too much, because you don't want to disturb the wet polish. And then I put more acrylic because you want to make sure every part of the gel is covered in acrylic. And then I shake it off just a little bit and I cure in my light for 60 seconds. And when I take my hand out, I dust off the excess acrylic. Now I am doing the full bling finger, and to apply all of the crystals, I'm using Zule Bling adhesive. So I'm just going to place a little bit of the glue down, and then I start placing my crystals. So I do it in no particular order necessarily. I just try to fit them as close together as possible, and I hope you can see this pretty well. Because of the base, it's a little hard to see. So, but I didn't speed this part up too fast, but I showed a little bit of me placing it, and then I sped it up even faster because this took a long time, and it was even a little hard for me to see at some points. Like I had to keep bringing my finger closer to my face so I can see, because again the background was blending in with the color of the crystals, which isn't a bad thing, and that's why I have the red background, so that way if any of them come off or there's like really big gaps in between the crystals, you won't be able to tell because the background blends in with the crystals. And whenever I do full bling, I try to do that as best as I can, unless it's going to be like a multicolor bling or something. I just pick a color that'll be close to whatever crystals I'm putting down, and then I just put my crystals on top. So yeah, that's just me doing the full bling and stuff. It's nothing too special or anything. It just be sometimes doing this, it takes a little while, because again I try to get them to be as close together as possible, and then because my nail is so long, it takes a little while for me to do it, at least. And most times I wear my nails longer than this. So yeah, just enjoy the process, and then I will be back. And sorry for being out of frame for this part. I'm not used to filming my right hand, so I have to place the camera a little bit different from when I do my left hand. But I did pretty good. It was just like this part. So yeah, just enjoy the process of what you can see of me blinging out my nail. Also, I do want to say that when I am doing full bling nails, the closer I get to the tip of the nail, the very tip of the nail, I start only using smaller size crystals. I keep the really big ones closer to the middle and like the cuticle area of the nail, and I try not to put too many on the very sides of my nail. And if I do, I only use really small ones, so that way it doesn't make the sides of the nail super bulky. So that's just a little tip for you if you're ever doing bling nails, or you like have trouble and you're not sure how to do it. So on to the next finger, which is the middle finger. And this one I'm just going to add like some charms, like a really big crystal charm, and then some smaller crystals, and then another crystal charm to this finger. And for all the gluing and stuff, I'm using Zule's Bling adhesive for everything, which is such a great adhesive for crystals and stuff. And it's even been holding this bigger charm on my nail, no problems. It hasn't come off or anything. And by the time you're watching this video, these nails have been on for like 2 weeks already. So yeah, so love this stuff. I really do recommend it. And I like the one, I think I like the one in the squeeze bottle more, because I haven't had the problem of it gluing shut. Because I don't know if you've used if anybody has used the one in the regular bottle, because sometimes that one can get glued shut. Because I know I'm not good at cleaning off the rim of it before I close it after I'm done using it. So most times I'm using it, then I twist it closed and put it away. So sometimes, that I've glued a bottle or two of that shut because there was excess glue on the rim of it. So yeah. So, and then after this finger, it should be the index finger, which isn't anything special. I just glued that heart charm on the top of the smile line of the French tip, and that held on too, because usually I like to, after I place my charms and crystals and stuff, I like to go around them and give them a little extra security with a top coat. And because the index finger has that crack print design on it, I did not do that, and it held on for 2 weeks. Like, I was scratching my head and I guess my finger got caught and it came off. So but yeah, but the last time I did a design like this, my crystal stayed on the whole time I had my nails on. So again, love Zule's Bling adhesive. So after, oh, and I'm also just putting a few of the crystals on the thumb, and then that will be all of the bling. So yeah, I'm not even sure if I showed me top coating, but I don't know. And I don't even remember what top coat I used. I probably used not polished, glossy top coat. because that's been my go-to lately. You know, I go back and forth between top coats. It just all depends on which one I grab, because I keep my top coats, or my frequently used top coats, on my desk. So, and Not Polish was probably the one that I grabbed because that has been my go-to lately. So, yeah. And of course, on the glitter finger, because it is clear on the tip, I put some top coat underneath that as well. So that means after this, we are coming to the end of the video. So I would just like to say thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you would like to see me do something, you can leave that down below in the comments section, and I will do my best to get to it. So yeah, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, leave some red hearts in the comments. So yeah, once again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And until next time, peace out, y'all.